Hello and welcome to Everything to Guppy, the Binding of Isaac podcast, where we talk about everything in the Binding of Isaac video game series. I'm Gary Butterfield, and with me as always is Mom's bro, Will Hughes.
Hey there.
That makes you sound like a real step-boyfriend.
Yeah. No, my name's Roy, and I'm just going to be hanging out, man. It's going to be okay.
I'm going to take you to a ball game if it'll get you into your mom's drawers.
Ooh, speaking of getting into your mom's drawers, Gary, what's the item today?
It is Mom's bra.
Gary, can you think of a conceivable reason this would have a 3-room charge?
I'll also say I can't think of a conceivable reason why the paralysis only lasts 4 seconds.
Wow, just a bad item.
Yeah, this is not good. It wasn't so long ago that we were talking about Tammy's head. And it wasn't so long ago after that we were talking about Mr. Boom. Like, well-balanced items. This is a poorly balanced item, but I don't think it's as bad as... Are we, in this session, are we doing Mom's Pad? Yeah.
Yeah, we are.
I think Mom's Pad is worse. But this is really bad.
Yeah, it's like... You know what? Late in the womb,
yep.
If you need some cover, this will get you some cover and let you clear a room without taking a hit. And that's about all good I can...
Rooms.
Yeah, every 3 rooms. That's about all I can... And it's cute the way he puts it on his head like he's in Weird Science.
I like that. And it, contributes to the mom transformation, which we talked about is pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
I will use this if you have an orbital, then this becomes a boss killer. If you have, like, Sacrificial Dagger.
Sure.
Because you can then put Sacrificial Dagger on the boss for 4 seconds without doing anything else. There are situations in which it's useful that it climbs up to being barely better than nothing.
Yes.
But it is not a good item.
Also, its description is mass fear, but it was implemented way before fear became an actual mechanic, so it doesn't actually cause fear.
Yes, it is that whole way of freeze. Do you remember when they added freeze to fight or flight?
Jesus, Gary, I didn't know how to react to that.
See, there we go. That was a teaching moment for you guys who are listening.
That's right.
To teach you an example.
Gary and I were role-playing.
Yes. It's a thing we do from time to time. I just remember just like growing up, fight or flight. And then every once in a while people were like, or freeze. And I was like, what? What the fuck? What are you talking about? How'd you get in here? And they're like, it's not just fight or flight, it's fight or freeze.
But the first two were things Batman does, and the last thing is someone Batman fights.
That's not where I was going, but I wish it was. Yeah. I like that character.
Yeah.
just framing things through Batman.
Oh, you mean like all of nerd culture for the last 20 years?
That's true.
Gary, I've never looked at the sprite on this like really up close. I always assumed it was kind of dirty. Now I'm wondering if those are like cup marks. Like,
yeah, I think it's. I don't think it's dirty. I think it's just that weird kind of off-white kind of color, that eggshell that like granny panty style bras are.
Yeah, and of course the effect is tapping into like the revulsion of your
mom's tits.
Yes, Gary, that's what I was obliquely referring to.
Yeah. When you get to I feel like there's a thing that happens with romance and relationships, right? Like where you start off when you're a little kid, everything about woman times is entirely a mystery.
Yes.
And then you get to the age where you eventually have a long-term relationship enough where everything's kind of on the table. Like it's like, and that's when you start like somebody is like complains about their period and you are invested in the person and it's not socially awkward because they're your partner, and you learn a lot. Like the first time that happened, I learned a lot. And the same thing happened with the bras, where like as a kid I had no conception of a bra, and now I just know that it's like, man, these are really expensive. They're hard to wash. They're often not they're not comfortable. Mm-hmm. Like they sound like real pieces of shit.
Yeah,
they sound like real nightmares. And I didn't learn that until I was like, 22, 23. Until I was pretty up there.
Yeah, 30, 31. Yeah. Yeah, no, I have definitely, it's been a long, strange trip to really understand the bra as an item. Gary, what was the first time you ever unhooked a bra? Sorry, I took it back to puerile sexuality.
No, it's okay. I did that with my first girlfriend. I did that when I was 16.
Okay. Yeah.
So
okay, so let's see. You're 3 years older than me. somewhere in that neighborhood?
I'm 37.
Okay, so you're 4 years older than me. So you were 16 in
1996.
Okay, yeah. So this is fun.
Where are you going with it?
Okay, so 1996. 20. Not quite a 20-year gap between our first bra unhookings.
Oh, I thought you were going to tie it into when the first Kingdom Hearts game came out.
Oh, no.
I was going to punch you over the Skype. It's like, this is a lot of work for this joke, but God damn it. We were on a tangent that was more fertile than that.
Yeah, no, like a 17-year gap, I think, between our first bra unhookings.
Do you have a hard time with it? I think that having a hard time with it is one of those things that you see on TV shows, but it's actually not a thing.
You know, for a while, and then you learn the tricks.
Yeah. Like biting real hard on it.
I just snapped my finger like Fonzie.
Oh, I hit it with my hip. And
but it has to be
falls off and it goes Monday, Tuesday, happy days.
Gary, don't trigger the trinket Sunday.
And it goes, wee you. I'm just like Booby Holly.
Oh, Gary, don't go where I can't follow.
Yeah, it's the. But yeah, it's the same thing when they always show like somebody having a hard time putting on a condom, and it's like really, it's like they're not that complicated.
Yeah, but it's also something that there is not a lot of instruction built into society of like.
That's true.
Like it is a slightly technical thing to do.
Yeah. Yeah, you didn't. Did you have sex ed? Did you like? I watched like a middle-aged woman put a condom on a banana like no less than 30 times.
I don't actually have strong memories of that at all. I don't think they ever did that. Like they split us up to like talk about our bodies, and that was about it.
Yeah, and not the condom putting on part. Yeah.
Yeah. Give me 1 second, Gary. There we go. Okay.
You walk away, you don't hear me say.
At the same time, Sora obtains the Keyblade, a weapon effective against the Heartless.
Yeah, here's the thing about my attempt. I have to go Heartless again because I don't think the Keyblade inherently is stupid.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to go that far, but I don't think it is.
Kind of awesome.
It could just be a big stick.
Yeah, but then you wouldn't be able to unlock the hearts.
See, there we go. That now you lost me. Like I just,
Man, Gary, I can't believe we're still 2 episodes away from King Mickey's first appearance.
God damn it! I can't believe I played through that. Like I didn't beat it, I don't think, but I can't believe I stuck with that as long as I did. And even at the time, I wasn't like super into it. That's not me trying to sound cool. I remember being like, okay, well, I'm gonna sit down and play this.
Yeah, it's a good way to turn time into life.
It does. It does turn time into being older. So, and then my ex-wife was into it, and she liked watching.
Okay.
Watching it play. So
it's always nice to have like a big long game you can do that way.
Yeah. Yeah. And she was, and I was explaining who the Final Fantasy characters were, and she explained who the Disney characters were and stuff. But I never, like, she'd be like, oh, this is this.
Bumby, who's this? What's this irascible deer?
Yeah, who's this goofy looking fella? I think that I mostly knew who the people were, but I just didn't think they were very cool.
Whoa.
So, yeah.
That's my best goofy fall.
That's not bad. Mom's Raw, not so good. This podcast, good? You think, then you review.
English, me fail English?
You can download this and put it on Audacity and make that into a sentence yourself, and send it to us. If you review it, that's where I was getting to. iTunes, that'd be appreciated. You can also support the whole network on Patreon if you go to patreon.com/Duckfeed.tv. That is hugely appreciated.
Yeah. Thank you in advance. Now you have to do it. You're obligated.
Yeah. Yep. Otherwise, you just got some free thanks for nothing.
And that's going to eat away at your soul.
Yeah. You're going to have to claim those on your taxes, on your karma tax.
You're going to have to claim those in Texas.
Yeah. Claim it in Texas.
And that's where all your exes live. Don't want to go there.
Yeah. My name's Sora, and I'm here to shoot the Heartless. That's what happens there, right?
That was the end of the episode.
Okay.